It's my first time to cook this menu, so I think this is very nice. Hello guys, everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know you've been thinking I haven't uploaded so many videos, or I think my previous video was last year, so last year was really tough year for us. Anyway, for today's video, I am going to cook a drunken spaghetti, or in Thai, this is what you called spaghetti pat kimao. This is actually very flavorful menu. I'll show you, and just a little bit of trivia. This is actually my first time to create this menu, so I'm very excited to share with you. And now, what are the ingredients for this menu? So I think these are the basic. Actually, you can add a lot of ingredients on it, just like you cook a normal spaghetti. Everyone has its own version of spaghetti, right? But for me, this is my version of spaghetti pat kimao, or the drunken spaghetti. So it sounds like really drunk, like drunken or whatsoever. Okay, so what are the main ingredients for this? I'm gonna show you. I think I'm gonna go for here. Alright, so the main ingredients are the chili. I use the jalapeno, or the big one, or you can use the spur chili. It's the big one. So this is for the toppings. So this is the big one, the jalapenos, or the spur chili. And I have here the fresh pepper. So if you notice, it's the green one. I'm not using the dry or the pad thai version. Of course, we have the onions. We have onions here. We have this is what you called, what is this, finger root, or some people call it, what is it, Chinese ginger. Sometimes they call it Chinese ginger. We have here a carrots. Here, the carrots, the baby corn. We have the baby corn, and of course, the highlight of the menu is the bai kaphao, or it's what we call the basil, Thai basil, or in the Philippines we call this, I think, kugong. We have this a lot in our backyards. Or this one, see, this is the kugong version, and this is very flavor, guys. And for your protein, I used a ground pork. Usually we used it like a, what do you call this, a marinated one, but for me, my version on this, I used the normal one, the ground pork, because as I said, this menu is really flavorful and have a strong smell, so I don't want to put much more flavor on that. I just have to put a little bit of salt in this to some have a flavor on the pork. Actually, you can use pork, chicken, or ground beef. It's up to your preference. So for today's menu, I use my ground pork. Okay. And for the sauce, we have several sauces here. I think you can find it in your local markets. Of course, we need an oil to cook, to gisa. How to gisa? To fry the pork. I use the black sauce, or the black soy sauce. You can have this in your local market or department store. And the normal soy sauce. I have a bigger one in my back part there, so I have a small one for my backup in case I'm running out of this. And of course, since this is spaghetti, I already cooked my pasta, so I don't need to show you how to cook the pasta, because I know everyone knows how to cook the pasta already. So okay, I think I'm gonna start. Let's start with cooking with your protein, or your meat, of course, because this is first thing to do to fry your pork. By the way, guys, I forgot to mention one of the ingredients also is the garlic and normal chili, the small one, because I already crushed it using my mortar and pestle. So I crushed together the garlic and the chili, if you can see. So you can add chili on your flavor depending on your level of your spices or level of the spiciness of your food. So I'm adding like 5 or 6 chili on that. So right now my pork is like 80 or 90% cooked. Few seconds, a minute from now, this is okay, this is good to go. So we have to separate this to this. So we're gonna cook our full and main menu on the second pan, which I already prepared in this part. So you just make sure that your pork will be, as again I mentioned, 80 or 90% cooked, and you can separate this pork and separate the extra oil in it to save extra calorie on that part. Actually, I have here additional a chicken sausage or smoked chicken sausage. This is actually not the main ingredients, guys. It's up to you if you could add or not. But for me, I'd like to add it since I still have a lot of sausages. So I'm adding it. More look festive on it. Telling more festive. You put back your pork. Let's start to season this. First things first, you add your normal soy sauce on it. And of course, your black sauce, as I showed you earlier. And you can also add your sugar. I'm using my brown sugar here. You can also actually add white sugar if you like. Put a little bit of water on it. And now you add your finger root, the jalapeno, chili, and of course your pepper, the fresh one. Add your pepper powder or paminta. And of course, we're almost done. Add your spaghetti. So this is what you call pat kimao because you have to stir fry on that. Volume your, or you can adjust your heat. This is actually very common menu here in Thailand, guys. So you can actually find or order this menu to any local or a restaurant, Thai restaurant. Since the spaghetti is already cooked, we don't need to let the spaghetti stay there for long because it's already cooked separately. And before that, of course, the highlight is this. Be very generous with your how to say kapow or the basil, Thai basil, or kugong because this will add flavor. It looks like a lot, but trust me, it will shrink and it will just match in this area. You can notice that it's already getting dry, so this is actually a dry menu. Okay, I think we're done in here. Better. Here is my version of spaghetti pad kima. Drunken spaghetti. So, this is it.
A few moments later.
So once again guys, it's my first time to cook this menu and kinda interesting. A bit of last time I checked, this menu is like spicy, but this menu of mine is like have something sweet, but it's not bad. For the first time, kugong version. Okay, you can find this anywhere. Good. If you combine this the sausage and the pork and the pasta, I think it's not bad, and I kind of like it actually. You can actually use a fork, but I prefer to use my chopstick here. Okay, that's good. I think that's all. I hope you enjoy my version of drunken spaghetti, or in Thai you called it spaghetti pad kima. Next time I'm going to show you my version of pesto spaghetti. It's an Italian dish. It's very common. I had that in my new year, but don't have time to show you the video. So next time I'll show you how to cook the pesto. I have already my ingredients ready. So for this menu, I'm gonna put in a description below what are the ingredients if you wanna try, especially to my friends in the Philippines or even my family. I encourage them to cook this because I think you can find this ingredients very easy, and it's not very difficult to cook. It's just like you have to prepare all those ingredients ready, and you just like it's just like you are making it in a normal spaghetti. Okay, so I hope I will see you here on my next video or my next vlog here in 2021, and Happy New Year to everyone. I hope to see you again. Bye. สวัสดีค่ะ